Hello everybody, welcome to another Valheim video where we're probably going to do some more gathering, and I've done a few videos today, but I kept having issues. But seems there's something I wanted to point out on the map that's asked quite a bit by people, even myself included. I didn't know how to use these, but in order to use these icons, you can actually put text down on your map to mark stuff, and that's what I was talking about. I've talked about it before. But like, here's our home. We're going to mark this as our home, and we're going to put some text. And the way you do that is you have to double click with the mouse on the map to get this little text box up to pop up. Now if you do it with your controller, it won't work. You have to do it with the mouse, and you have to double click. You have to select the icon and then double click. Let's say line accuracy. There we go. But that's how you would do that if you don't know. It's kind of an instructional moment because it's one of the things that's easy, but if you don't know how to do it, it's not so easy. You have to look it up and everything else. So let's get out of there. And I turned the video off for a minute, and hopefully we get a better video this time, even better than the last one. I found that NVIDIA has a codec, so using their codec for the encoder, the videos come out much better. And I also wanted to thank the VA as usual, and thank Iron Gate Studio for making such a great game. And I also put their information on my playlist, so they have media information for the media and content creators like myself. So I put that information on my my video list for Valheim. It's under Valheim under the entire video list, along with some other information about where Von Ackerson comes from and history, if you want to review that. I know I have the video off, but yeah, might as well say thanks to those people. And let's get into it. Let's do some exploring. I'll turn my camera on in a little bit. I'm not too worried about the camera. We'll get running around here. And I got him rested here at the fire, boxing with the wood here. You probably ought to fix that, but it'll be alright. It'll be alright. It'll be fine. And earlier, I actually went out a couple of times already, but earlier I added this section here. And I was having trouble getting, everything that can go wrong will go wrong, and that's kind of what was happening. And I noticed that little square box coming up on my camera, and it was in one of my other videos that I posted that I didn't really notice. And I also, like I said, the NVIDIA did a real good job on the codecs and straightened me out on the how to get the videos to be real high quality. This is really high quality now. They take up like 4 times more memory, but they should be HD quality like they're supposed to be. And I think NVIDIA made it to where the processing's done by a separate processor, which I think is kind of cool. So that's my little bit of research. And what we're doing now is we're going to go out and search for more stuff as usual. More wood mainly. We're not worried about this right now, like the flint and stuff. We're not too worried about that. We're just mainly concerned with gathering wood. We could chop down some trees, but I don't see no sense in clearing the forest when you don't have to. I mean, it'd be faster, but I'm not trying to break any speed records. Gotta have something to, something to use for content. So we're just gonna do some basic hunting. May get a couple of deer, but we'll see. It's not my main concern. Oh, we left one here. See how it's getting degraded. We'll just leave it there. We were there. We took down a tree there before. I gave a demonstration on how to take these birch trees down and without the axe. Yeah. I was demonstrating how to block. And now we got also made a shield, and shields work pretty good in this game. Also did a couple of armor pieces, and I did the deer hide cape and the leather pants. And in birds, if you need feathers, it's easier to do that at night. You got to run around it when it's dark, and it's a lot easier to get the birds. During the day, they'll fly off real fast. As soon as they see your weapon, it seems like they're gone. Another fish. You can try to catch him. Nope, didn't work. For swim and drown. I'm almost dead. Probably gonna die here. And as usual, I forget to eat. So we forgot to eat. And you see how handy these honey is coming. Honey comes in real good handy. And we've been keeping an eye on the boar. We are trying to tame some boars, and we're gonna go look at them and see how they're doing. Seems like all my food disappears whenever I restart, so hopefully all the food I put out isn't gone already. But there's a lot of them. Maybe that's the problem, there's too many of them. Might have to kill some of the smaller ones, because I found that level 2 boar, which I'd never even seen in the game, and he's really tough. So I'd like to get him green. You know, people... I've seen videos where people take them and then they lock them up and everything, and they'll have them, you know, chase you, and you'll put them in a little fence or whatever. You don't even have to do that. All you have to do is put the food out for them and wait. And see, there's our boar. He is still not trying to tame, but this time we got. I'm not sure why he's not trying to tame. I put food out. But we're going to sneak up on him a little better this time. Throw him some food. Oh, that's not food. Throw him some food. And run away. That way he... Oh, he's seen me. But hopefully he takes that food. So... We'll come back here and see if he eats it. We'll be able to see if he eats it from here, if we're far enough away. And what will happen is he'll start having those little hearts. Little floating hearts. I probably did that wrong. I probably shouldn't have stood up. But where's he at? She already scared him away. Oh, that's not him. See, that's the other ones. They're taming, but it's just that one big one I can't... I don't even see him. Oh, I got another one. He's not the 2-star, but he's kind of running away. Let's see if we can find the big guy here. That's the one we want to tame, and I don't think he's taming yet. So see if he's got any little floating hearts above him. Yeah, there's some more food I put out, so hopefully... There he goes. There we go. Alright, that's better. That's what we want to see. And I think it's kind of rare to find one of those. So. And as tough as he is, it's good, because I hit him like 3 or 4 times and he still is alright. Then I fed him to make sure he... See, now here's a bird that's getting darker. A lot easier to get the birds, because you need their feathers. Oh, javelin, you gotta aim high. And I didn't aim high enough, apparently. And this is a bow. I'm gonna use our bow. Got one. There we go. Alright, we got our spear back. See how we're doing. We have not gathered very much wood. Got sidetracked again. I might have to stay online until I get something tame over there, because my food keeps disappearing really fast and nothing's happening yet. They're tough. They can take a while, but you don't have to box them up to do that. You can leave them right where they're at, and they'll be tame right where they're at. They'll be happy right where they're at. And I assume they had food there if they were already there. So, but here's another little bird. It's actually a big bird. That's a big seagull. And let's see if we can hit this one with the spear. Still can't get him with the spear. We'll get him with the bow. A lot easier to do at night. In the daytime, he would have been gone. So that gave us 6 feathers. And birds have more feathers than that. I know they do. I had turkeys at one time. That thing had a bunch of feathers. I want to see something here. Not sure if I started on this map or not. I must have started this character from a different map, because I know where you start at on this map. Like if somebody were to join me and fly in, they'd start from somewhere else if they were a brand new character. They'd fly in from the way I'm going up north. That's the reason I know this area. It's because I went all the way up here where it's like the home. Because that's where he came from. There's a deer. Oh, he's still seeing me. Another boar. I know everything knows I'm here already. I might as well just go. Okay, I'm just going to see what there's the oak trees. There's a few oak trees here. There's one here, and does that actually have a hole in it? Yeah. Here is a room. There's a bird. Get this bird. No, my sneaky skills are not charged up. Gotta aim a lot higher. Get this Where the grass grows underfoot and the sky is blue overhead, there will always be a hearth and home. Okay. Yeah, there's some of these. This would probably be a better place to start since it's already clear. But the thing about it, how far is the forest from here? Because that's important. Hey, you want to be kind of close to your resource gathering for ore. Because one thing I know about ore is when you make it to that stage, if you're not close, you're going to have to haul your ore from wherever it's at to back to your house. So you want to be relatively close, or you're going to be doing a lot of running, which isn't necessarily bad to be running, but in this game, but it's an awful lot. And we're going to aim twice. Oh, we got a skeleton. Well, this is where you need a shield, so we'll get to demonstrate the shield. And he's chasing after something else. No, he's not. Here he comes. And that's when you need to block the skeleton. Now watch what happens whenever I don't block him like that. Oh, well, this one isn't quite strong enough. But some of them they'll stagger you if you don't stagger them. You don't stagger them back. And look, the birds aren't even moving. Now we're going to see if we can get a bird here with the jet. Oh, wrong button. One bird. And we got a bow. We're probably going to have something chasing us. Them lizard things. I wonder if they're supposed to be iguanas. I'm not sure what they are either. The ones that say neck. They're quick. Look at that. Real fast. There we go. They're a lot quicker than the other one. Another bird. Better hurry up before the sun comes up. Nest. Something coming after me. No, maybe not. Oh, it is on. Oh, okay. I thought it was off. The one thing, I had that little box on here, and what I have is I have a Canon set up, and in their software, they have I have a beautiful camera, but in their software, they put these little boxes, and if you highlight one of these points, it'll put that little white box up like a focus point on your face. So I guess I'm going to disappear again for a minute. I thought I was disappeared earlier, but I was there. Now I'm going to disappear, hopefully. But anyway, yeah, got a Canon. What is it? T7 Rebel. Rebel T7, I think, is the name of the camera. Very, very nice camera. It does it does perfect pictures, like in out on the town. You can. Everybody asks me if I'm a reporter. Here's a room. Let's see what this one says. Heed these words of oath. Oh, this one's a poor settler in a strange land. You will find here a good stone and wood. All you need to build a house. You will need to craft a roof to keep the rain out. Then you will need walls to stop the roof from falling down. Finally, you must have a door, or it will be much harder to go in and out. Yeah, if you don't put your roof up first, and it rains, you're going to be rebuilding everything. So, and we're going to mark that. And these I just marked with these. There's a room. Oh, here's a raspberry. And we'll start marking these locations also. And we'll go on our map. And as I said, oh, that's how big the world is. It's huge. Absolutely huge. But what you do is you click on this, and you have to double click. Because people explain how to do it, but they never tell you what brings up this little text box. Well, you have to double click. It doesn't work with the controller or nothing. And this little red X appears if you click on it. I guess it's if you find the treasure or something. Like I use these icons, like where I think a treasure might be, like right here. And MR stands for mushroom. I use for raspberry. I use RD. And we didn't mark any of these other ones yet. But these are just campfire locations that hopefully we have campfires at there. So, we found some raspberries here. Found a bunch of them. It just helps you for later. Like we've been using most of our vegetables. See, I like to keep mushrooms because they give you quite a bit of, 15 minutes instead of 10. Whereas these only give you 10. We'll eat one. Those only give you 10 minutes. So they're a little better. How are we doing on wood? We got 52 wood, which is not bad. We can carry a lot more. And these buildings here, I found that these buildings right here, every time I find one, there's mushrooms. So I wouldn't knock these buildings down. There's always mushrooms in them. I don't know. I think I'm going to try to build one and see if we can grow mushrooms from this. Maybe that's what that means. They got the floor and then the roof, or the roof and then the floor is right above the roof, and then all the stuff below it. I wonder if that's how you. I wonder if you build one yourself, if they would grow. Maybe it's a secret. Who knows? And we're going to mark this one as a mushroom building, mushroom shack or something. Just let's put in on mushroom building. And anyway, I thought that was kind of something unique. And then I'll cut this one off, and then my next one, we should have like quite a bit of wood to start with. So we'll be able to do building in the next one. So if I post this one, and then the next one will be probably a little more building it. Maybe I'll do one more of these and gather so we can do a lot more of the building. I see a lot. We'll be out of wood soon. Probably going to take about 500 wood or something. Just for the house. More, maybe more, probably, you never know. We might have already used 500 wood. Oh, look at all these raspberries here. And we are going to mark this location. And we have somebody coming after us. I'm not worried. We just ate, right? Get some blocking steel. Hey! Not that way. There we go. Get away from the bushes. I don't fight near the bushes because I don't want to damage these bushes. Alright, now we get some raspberries. Let's see. I'm looking at the weight. We can still carry a lot more. Well, we can carry more wood. And there is a boar. And is he alone? Got a boar. They're sacred. And more wood. Yeah, we're going to need a lot more wood anyway, so might as well keep gathering wood. And here's our camp. We might as well rest while we're here, but yeah, here's one of the campsites. As soon as oh, he ran away from the fire. More mushrooms. I won't mark these because they're so close to the campsite. I automatically know there's stuff near the campsite, including this guy. Oh, they're called graylings. Okay. I couldn't remember what their names were. They look like little Trents. Got a little buffer. It's okay. It's allowed to buffer. Alright, more wood. I was going to rest here, but I think I'm just going to head back to the thing and then stop the video. That way I can start from the same place I started. Yeah, we'll start heading back towards our home here. Yeah, the quality takes a lot more memory. So the video is going to be like probably 4 gigabytes. I left a torch here earlier, and there's a torch. And that's what I was saying about throwing stuff down. You end up back with it if you just run across it like that. So if I make something that I don't need and I just drop it, as soon as I run it, if I happen to run across it again, it's going to go right back in my inventory. Look at all that wood we have now. We have plenty of wood. But I'm going to mark this spot. Look at this. All this wood. All these dead trees. We're going to mark this spot on the map here. Put wood. We'll actually label this one. We'll come back and get it later. If you look at it, oh, look at that, more berries. We'll come back and do this later. Come back to this location. We know this. It's marked. We know stuff's there. Yeah, this one's marked. I marked this one earlier, I think. Just run normal here. When I first started playing, I didn't know you could run. I was sitting here just like this the whole time. Never actually figured out that I could run. I thought I was running already. But nope, there's a button for running. Oh man. We are full of stuff on our way back home. And I'll just label these as hunting and gathering or something. That way people know that we're not doing building yet. So, actually, let's build a couple of wood piles here. The nice thing about this game is there's always something new to learn in it. In my experience so far, there's always something different. Okay, we got 2 piles of wood, which is a pretty good trip. Okay, we go back up here to our resting position, start ourselves on fire as our custom. Right. Skip my camera. Yeah, I turned it off. I thought it was off, but it was on. And now it's off. Oh, it's still on. Okay. I don't know why it's on. But okay. Well, thanks for stopping by, and I'll be working on the next one right after this one. So have a good one. Got to start uploading. It's going to take a while to do that. And, all right. Let's see. We'll do the fancy transition here. Yeah, turn on the music. Oh, that's how you do it. Okay. There we go.